But whereas equity is kind of giving specific groups almost like what they need to be more successful, I believe that's a great way to kind of go about solving opportunity gaps. So, I mean, say we do take on this resolution and we do take on like a dyslexia resolution. If that's what our community needs, and those are the specific ways we can solve those opportunity gaps among these groups, why is it such a bad thing? Does that make sense?
It absolutely makes sense, and no one's ever going to shut you down. We may not always agree, but we won't shut you down. and I don't agree at this time. But
I'm inclined to simply say, look, let's just docket this as an action item. I'm happy to write the resolution in concert with Ms. Smith or not, or anyone else who wants to participate. But I think that we should bring it forward as an action item. If we choose not to adopt it, I think that's, certainly our prerogative, but I do think that we should at least debate it, and we have to have something to debate before we can do that.
So I guess I'd like to note again that, Ms. Smith, you make a good point that there are some important issues out there and groups who we're looking for equity, not equality. But I would argue that it's the louder voices that are going to get our attention, and that's not always equity. And I still prefer not to accomplish this via a resolution.
If this is going out to our community, they're going to see something from Tom Tollerson that says urging school districts to become safe havens. It could come back at us and say, well, why aren't we a safe haven? And then